Hello and welcome to Update Novi. I'm your host, Sheryl Walsh, and with me today is the Honorable Mayor, Mayor Bob Gatt. Welcome, Mayor.
Welcome, thank you for having me.
And with us here at our newest business in Novi is Aaron Quimby, and he is the general manager, store manager of our new Super Walmart. Welcome, Aaron.
Thanks for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
Thanks for having us here, and thanks for choosing Novi to do business.
Not a problem.
We are very excited. Why don't you tell us a little bit about, first of all, why Novi? Why this location and why Novi?
Well, it's a central location in the area that is relatively untapped with the retail environment. You know, we had a lack of business coming in. It was a perfect opportunity for us to come in and not only build a store, but to help develop the economy in the area too. You know, with the town center in here, with having a lot of empty space, you know, with us coming in, we can not only stimulate economic development with what we do as a business ourselves, but we can also provide jobs in other places on top of what we do here at Walmart.
Those are two words we really like in Novi, economic development. And you guys definitely have helped us for a turnaround in this town center. I will tell you, I've been in Novi 11 years, you for 30
Long
plus.
before the town center was here.
And I don't know if it's ever looked better.
No, it hasn't. You know, I was talking to some friends the other day, they almost laughed at me. They said, look at the parking lot. The parking lot's beautiful. I mean, you guys did a great job. Everything in this town center is now spick and span, and you can just feel the vibrancy that Walmart is causing.
Absolutely. I mean, I think we went through 5, 6, 7 years of it, you know, being stagnant and in a turnaround in businesses and such, and then you guys come and totally reinvigorate the entire shopping center, and it's absolutely phenomenal. And I have heard nothing but excitement around the community. Well, coming in today, you're turning people away. You're not actually opening for a couple more days, but you're actually turning people away that are anxious to come in. I think you guys are going to open to absolutely huge success.
Yeah, we've had to turn a lot of people away the last 3 days. Just over the weekend, the excitement's built with people coming in to our parking lot. And we tell them we're not open till Wednesday. When we tell them we're finally opening, it's nothing but, yeah, I'm so excited you're here. We can't wait to come shop your store. So it's definitely a great feeling for us to feel welcome in the community and know that we can do good for all of our shoppers coming in.
You know, we all know Walmart, a big, huge, mega business throughout the United States and a great name and reputation, but what I need to tell you is, and from the bottom of my heart I need to thank you, because a lot of businesses come into Novi and talk about being great community partners. You guys didn't just talk the talk, you're walking it, and I gotta tell you, you, for being such a big business, have been phenomenal at already not even having open doors, giving back to the city and the partnerships and the relationships established not only between you and our management team at the City Hall, but your staff have been absolutely incredible. And that's just not from myself or our economic development director, our chief of police, or mayor. Our building officials, everyone has had nothing but phenomenal things to say about you guys, and that's a testament to you and your organization and the leadership that you bring. So thank you for that.
I appreciate it. You know, that's one of the things that's special about this job to me, because you know, I've been a beneficiary of different organizations in the past when I was in high school, working our way up, whether it was school or sports related, you know, with organizations helping us out with our teams, getting our equipment, and now with the position that I'm in, you know, we have the responsibility and the ability to be able to give back. And you know, whether I'm here or somewhere else, I mean, that's one thing that I've always been ingrained in, as well as our organization. You know, anywhere we go, whether it's raising money for the food banks and helping the hungry, or whatever organization we do, you know, that's something that's really special about us. That it's not just an individual effort from anyone. It's like you said, it takes a whole team, from my entire staff to my hourly associates who are helping us out with a lot of the community things, as well as the people up the ranks and in different regions as well.
And you know what, Aaron, you guys have been visible. You've been at events already in the community, be it chamber, be it you know, benefits for parks and whatever the case, schools. And one of the things that we are proud of is that you're keeping those funds in Novi. Walmart's a huge, like we said, national organization. You could choose to raise those funds to support other worthy causes, but you guys have chose to keep it in Novi, and we appreciate that. I think a lot of people, Mayor, they see Novi as this great, dynamic, booming community, but we have needs in our community. There are people that definitely have the need, and
There's homeless people in our community, and a lot of people don't believe that, but you know, I see them when I go to work in the morning, and you're right, Novi has some needs, and Walmart's going to be a great partner. We're just excited. Everybody in the city's excited.
yeah. If you could share one thing with the viewing audience, what would it be about your organization in coming to Novi?
You know, with our organization's built on teamwork, and we start from the inside, and we make sure each other is taken care of from one team to another, whether it's in the store. It's at different parts of the store, but we're all one team, and we help each other achieve whatever goals we want. And the one thing that we're going to do is take that teamwork, and we're going to do the same thing with the community. You know, we're here to help every single customer that comes in the building, different organizations in the city, but in order for everybody to benefit, we're going to take that attitude to help us achieve what we need to take care of all of them as well.
Anything, Mayor?
Aaron, how many people will you employ in the store?
Well, we'll be right around 300. We actually have a little bit of hiring left to do. We got about 30 employees that left to hire and for various positions around the store.
How about from the Novi area? Have you targeted that group of people in particular? How many Novi people are going to be working for Walmart now?
I couldn't give you an exact number. I know there's quite a few in the local area. We have some that are a little bit outside the Novi area. I couldn't give you an exact spread, but I do know we have quite a few employees from the local area.
Wonderful. Well, we're just pleased as punch to have you here. Pleased as punch.
So, grand opening actually August 15th,
Correct.
7:30 a.m.
Yep, we'll be doing a quick ceremony out front at 7:30, and doors will be open for business.
That's awesome. And then weekends in August, special festivities, grand opening, hoopla, outside, inside, people encouraging people to come on out and take a look.
Yep, we got a lot of the local Michigan vendors who are going to be doing different events in here. You know, Miss Michigan's coming, a few different things, but we basically have stuff lined up for every weekend in August, all the way through from Thursday to Sunday.
Awesome.
Some days are a little heavier than others. Obviously, grand opening, we're going to have about 12 to 13 different organizations in here with some of the hoopla, and then it goes from there.
Very cool. Well, seriously, on behalf of all of the city administration, from our city manager Clay Pearson all the way on down, and I know Mayor extends his welcome from City Council
On behalf of the
as
whole
well.
council, right?
You know what? We could not be more pleased to have you all here. We are so glad you chose Novi and worked with the city to create what I think is an absolutely first-class business right here. What you've done for the town center is absolutely amazing. So I wish you much, much success here. I think you guys are going to do absolutely wonderful.
I appreciate it. It's been such a pleasure to move here and get to know all of you, and I look forward to continuing a relationship in the future.
Oh, thanks. Stay tuned. When we come back, Mayor Gatt and I are going to update you on all the latest happenings in and around our Novi community. Don't go away.
In every community, there are emergencies and important information you need to know about in real time. Traffic accidents, road closures, weather advisories, and more. It can be hard for local agencies to get this information into citizens' hands quickly and effectively. That's why the City of Novi joined NIXL. NIXL is a free communication system that connects residents to the agencies that protect and serve them. Go to cityofnovi.org and click on the NIXL logo in the upper right-hand corner. There you can sign up for a NIXL account where you can choose what alerts you want to receive. You can also text your zip code to 888-777 to have alerts concerning your area sent directly to your mobile phone. NIXL and the City of Novi. One more way the City of Novi protects and serves you.
Oh, wasn't supposed to rain today. Should have been the perfect day to bike in Novi.
Say there, you look like a safe biker with your helmet on.
I am! And I follow other rules of the road too. I signal when I'm turning left. Or right. Sometimes I signal right like this. And when I'm slowing or stopping, I signal like this. I ride in the center of the lane when I ride on the road, unless I can't keep up with traffic. Then I ride on the right side of the road. Of course, I use trails whenever I can. There's lots of bike trails here in Novi. You know, cyclists have the same rights and responsibilities on the road as motorists, like yourself.
Well, it sounds like you've got biking in Novi pretty figured out. How can I help?
Well, look out for cyclists like me when you're driving. And don't honk at us. That can make us swerve into traffic.
All right, be safe out there.
Thanks, you too. That was a weird dream. I'm gonna look up more bike safety at cityofnovi.org.
Welcome back to Update Novi. With me is Mayor Gatt. Thank you for joining me. And we are here in the newest of new businesses in Novi. Very proud to be sitting in, before it opens, the new Walmart at Town Center.
You know, we have already talked about it a little bit. This particular business has breathed new life into the shopping center. And anybody who came up here in the last couple of years knows that it was in trouble. It was in trouble. There were a lot of vacancies, a lot of empty stores, and this business has changed all that.
They are predicting, I heard, by the end of this year, 95% occupancy.
Well, you know what I'm hearing now from people is, where are we going to park? If I want to go to my favorite restaurant, you know, it's going to be a good problem to have. There's going to be a lot of people up here, and a lot of, and the holidays are just around the corner. Yeah, this is big. This is big for Novi.
So, talking big for Novi, we would be remiss if we did not give a huge, I mean overwhelmingly huge thank you to our Novi residents and voters.
Yeah, they got it, didn't they?
They got it.
And what we're talking about is the last election just a few days ago now, where the voters in Novi approved our road millage, you know, and while other millages around the state were going down, Novi voters understood the importance of this road millage. It's going to make such a dramatic impact on our roads, our neighborhood roads and sidewalks. The Novi residents deserve to have the very best, and now they're going to have the very best.
And council administration, those funds are definitely going toward road improvements, sidewalk, pathway connections, etc. It will be for those improvements. That's
well,
a commitment,
they're dedicated to that. They cannot be
Absolutely.
used for anything else. And the city council is there to ensure that everything. I know Mr. Pearson is elated that this, all the city staff, you and everybody from Mr. Pearson on down worked very hard to see that the information was out there for the voters to digest, and they didn't let us down. They read about it, they thought about it, and then they cast their vote.
Well, you all on council made that easy for us too, Mayor, because you guys in May made the decision to decrease our millage, which then kept with this road bond.
Exactly.
Everything kept.
When this
maintained.
millage goes into effect in the next summer taxes, the voters won't notice an increase in their taxes because of the action that the council did. We were the only community that I know of that lowered taxes.
I know, isn't it crazy?
I mean, it's crazy, and well, you know, Novi's the greatest community in the state, maybe the country, and we just keep working to keep it that way.
I'm waiting. By the end of your tenure here with me, it's going to be the galaxy. You realize that?
The
We're gonna be
galaxy.
like the
You
Jetsons.
know, we should start saying that right now. We did land on Mars the other day, and I saw one guy with a sign saying, "Where's Novi?" So.
You know what? It's been a great summer in Novi. Grand River. We're talking about roads. I drove on Grand River today.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you.
Yeah.
The striping is down. It's wide. It's beautiful.
Let me tell you, it's almost like I don't believe it's Grand River.
I know.
For the last 2 years, you took your life in your hands driving down Grand River. I drove in the center lane, even though you're not supposed to. But that's the only way you could keep your car on the road. You know, now it's just a smooth highway. Yeah.
Absolutely incredible. So great improvement. So that was a big project undertaken this summer. You know, we've had people out at the Sizzling Summer Concert Series. The libraries have been in full go with people, I mean, breaking records at attendance at the library. It's just been a really good summer.
The library director sent an email out a couple weeks ago saying there was like 150 people waiting in line to get in on a Wednesday morning. I mean, the whole city of Novi is just the place to be all summer long, and I'm sure we're going to continue into the fall.
Yeah, you know what? So let's talk about the fall. We've got September 8th. I mean, I can't believe we're on September already, but September 8th, a great festival. One of the things that Novi prides itself on is our diversity, and we truly believe diversity is strength. And we host every year the Ethnic Taste and Tune Fest. It's going to be on September 8th from, I believe, noon to 3 this year, right at First Park, and it's an awesome event.
Great event.
Entire community is welcome to come out and learn a little bit about all the different cultures and see entertainment. I mean, everything from Mexican folk dancers to Polynesian dancers and singers. I mean,
do you dance?
Yeah, you wouldn't want to see that.
Me
I
neither.
don't know what culture they would say that was.
me
'cause
neither.
it would
They'd think
be
I was
all
from
that.
Mars. I was probably the guy holding the sign up. Yeah.
Exactly. So that's a great event. And then 2 weeks following that, Fall for Novi.
Fall for Novi.
Our,
Which is how many years has that been going on
Oh my
now?
goodness, it's got to be 11 or 12 years
Yeah,
now. It's
yeah.
our big signature open house. This year it's actually going to have a health fair. Fall for Novi open house and health fair. We're gonna there's going to be free health screenings and all kinds of partnerships
Wonderful.
with local healthcare organizations and making it the event to be at. And,
Yeah.
and it's the one time throughout the year. I mean, we truly believe in an open, transparent government, but people can actually come in. They want to see. You know, up in the city manager's office, they want to walk in. You know what? Here it is. You
Here
know,
it is.
ask. Here's your city staff. Ask. We'll take you. We're there to
We have
answer
no
questions.
secrets. No, everything that we do is transparent, open to the public, and that event will just open it even wider than before. So,
Yep.
yeah.
So that'll be a great event. And that's from 11 to 2 on September 22nd. I would be remiss if I didn't share that the end of this month, I believe it's the last 2 weeks in August, next week already, we're going to embark on the fourth, I can't believe it's fourth biannual, every other year we do a national citizen survey.
A national, and what have been the grades so far? The last
Phenomenal.
Phenomenal.
You know, even last year, last time we did this in 2010 with the economy where it was,
Right.
we thought, you know what, we were very interested to see where Novi's quality of services were rated by Novi residents.
Novi residents,
They went up.
they went up.
They went up, and you know what? And that's through operational efficiencies, you know, different things and different tweaks in services.
That's a
but never-
testimony to our employees, Cheryl,
It
you
is.
included. That's a testimony to all the Novi employees. They're doing more with less, and they're doing it better.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, our police, our fire, our parks, everything, our DPS, everybody is
Mm-hmm.
doing the best job possible for our residents, and it's reflected in the surveys that.
And you
have
know
come
what,
back.
Mayor? I can't stress enough how important it is for people to complete that survey because that really puts the groundwork and that lays the foundation for things that we do in the next 2 years. You guys will go into a pre-budget, it's not a goal setting, but an early budget input session, and you'll actually look at those results and see
they drive
where.
they drive our
Absolutely.
decisions. If we find that the citizens are not happy with something, then we're going to direct our resources toward that something and make it better. So far, we haven't had to look at anything that they're not happy about, but we're always trying to make everything better, even the things that the citizens are happy about. We're still trying to make them better.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You know, all good. You know what? I
All
can't.
good.
It is all good from this business and economic development's booming. Public safety is. I mean, everything is just.
Housing
going so well.
market's
Housing
getting better.
market's getting
Housing
great.
values are
Yep.
going up. Things look like they've turned the corner a little bit. Now, it's still kind of fragile. I mean, we're not back where we were 6-7 years ago yet. But in Novi, there's light at the end of that tunnel, and we think things are getting better by the day.
Yeah. All good. You know
All
what?
good.
Thank you for taking the time out
Oh.
of your busy schedule. And I mean, it's a Sunday, and here you and I are at this
Yep.
at this special opening or this sneak peek at this new store. And
I'm
thank you.
I'm excited. This new store is this is the biggest new store opening, I think, since the mall opened back when I had hair, and that was quite a long time ago.
I'm interested to see if they have any Spartan gear here. You think they've
Spartan
got,
gear, what's that? I'm not sure what that is.
You heard that I know they carry the U of M stuff, but I'm interested to see what kind of my Spartan.
My
wear
alma
they-
mater is Wayne State, and I want to see if they have any,
Good luck
whatever
with
they're
that.
called now.
Good luck with that. But you know what? This is actually a big coup for Novi, and it's going to do very well here.
Well, they could have chosen anywhere else,
Yep.
and they chose Novi, and we're pleased. We're happy. This is
Absolutely.
big for Novi. Big.
Absolutely. So a big thank you to our friends at Walmart for allowing Mayor Gatt and I to film here today. And thank you again. I mentioned
you.
it earlier
Thank
for
you for
taking your
having me.
time out. But thank you, Novi viewing audience, for spending this time with us. And as always, we encourage you to continue watching Novi television. And if you're looking for the latest and greatest information on the City of Novi, please don't hesitate to visit cityofnovi.org. Until next time, take care.